Welcome back to another video. I'm Alex Jackson, a current senior outfielder at Greenville University. This is MTV Crib Tours. All right, first stop on the tour, our locker room. Brand new last year, pretty cool addition. We used to have an old locker room in some other building, which is not as nice as this. So fit about 50 some odd guys, plenty of room, plenty of space to hang out, chill before games, before practice, after games, after practice. So yeah, really cool space. I think a ping pong table or something's in the works here, so yeah.
I'm Dawson Hope, senior PO, and this is my locker. We don't really have much, as kind of a tight fit, but it's got the bag, the jerseys that are clean right now, some practice gear down in the bottom, pair of game pants hanging up drying, hats here. If you know DH Media, the cracking goods stay in here. And then what a better thing to have than just the gloves chilling on top.
All right, this is my locker. A little bit messy right now, I can't lie. Got a bunch of stuff hanging up out of my VP top. This is my Columbia jacket, jerseys, pants, game pants. It's got a bunch of shoes, cleats, practice pants, clothes, practice shirts in the bottom. Got my bats back here. I usually keep extra pairs of batting gloves over here. Really important, funk away spray, makes your things smell nice. Baseball stuff gets stinky real quick. Just got a bunch of other stuff, random stuff in here. My hats, got my gamer on top. And we actually found this on top of the dugout in Florida, so I keep it. We give it a nice over toss over here. Gets the job done. Basic laundry room, washer, dryer, get our jerseys and uniforms washed. Pretty simple. Here's the bathroom. Actually got a really nice bathroom, so standard bathroom. Best part, place for team showers. All right, the best part right now is definitely the speaker. You know, you obviously got to get the locker room bumping after you win. So, post-game win song right now is "Teach Me How to Dougie." I don't know how to Dougie, but right now, hey,
Teach me how to Dougie.
we're headed out over to the field.
They be like smooth. What? Can you teach me?
There's a brand new turf field, new last year, so this is our second year using it. Really nice, honestly, the best field in our conference. That the school owns, of course. Welcome to Robbie E. Smith Field, home of your GU Panthers. All right, it's currently set up for a BP later today. But yeah, all fully turf, not much else to say. Beautiful playing surface, plays really well, looks really good. Really looks good under the lights. Under the light games here are really nice, really cool atmosphere. One of the best in Southern Illinois and all of D3 in my opinion. Quick little dugout tour, basic dugout, just got your classic wood benches, your metal benches, railings up there, cubbies for helmets and bats and stuff, and cubbies for gloves over there, garbage can. We have the first base dugout here at GU. It's pretty nice. We got a shed back there. That's pretty much it for the dugout.
So next up, we have our wonderful bullpen. My favorite place to be. First of all, turf, same exact turf here, same exact slope as our game mound out there. Nothing better than, triple barrel. I couldn't tell you in my 2 years of being here if we've ever had to use all three during one game, but for practices, it definitely helps. Great, especially game day before one of my starts. That middle mound gives me plenty of room on both sides to have the freedom just to do whatever I need to do, whether it's throwing baseball, throwing a softball, or even throwing a little football. You got to bring out my inner Johnny Manziel. We got our singular bench. Not many guys are typically in here during a game day, but typically if you are up that game, you are allowed to stay in the bullpen or just for some silly shenanigans. But,
Pre-game sack, baby.
Yeah, pre-game sack is always the way to go. That's the bullpen here at the Bob.
All right, we got our outdoor cages right here. Got some extra turf that we laid down here from the field. And to be honest, we never use these because we have an indoor facility right over there that we use most of the time. But honestly, it is nice to have just in case during the game you want to get some flips in or whatever, some tee work in. Or honestly, during practice, if you have a little downtime, you come over here and get a little swings in. So it's just nice to have.
On the pitching side, another great thing we have right here is a good old sturdy 40-foot plyo wall. Also, a little excessive, but gets the job done. I mean, it is about, I don't know, half a mile away from our bullpen over there, but it is great. And we also got a couple of these hooks for our J-bands so we can get our J-band routines. I mean, stand here, perfect for reverse throws. I mean, heck, you could probably even do pull downs on here and be perfectly fine. But yeah, that's a good old plyo wall.
One of the most small details here, but probably my favorite. Colors are orange and black, so we got orange foul poles and then orange striping where usually a yellow stripe is on the fence. Yeah, pretty cool. We usually not have foul poles, usually just giant PVC pipes. So when we built the new turf field, we got nice orange foul poles, so really cool addition to our field. Get down from here. And then we got our giant scoreboard. Pretty basic, gets the job done. I love it when there's a lot of zeros on the first one and a lot of runs on the bottom one, so.
Next up, we got the away bullpen. I mean, still pretty nice. I mean, I couldn't tell you an away bullpen that we go to that even has 2 mounds or heck, 1. I mean, it's pretty great. Still, same setup as our home bullpen, just with only 2 rubbers. I mean, they got the hefty orange and for some reason green bench that occasionally builds up some wasp nests, but it's pretty fine. And then our pitching coach actually built a portable plyo wall back there for him last year.
All right, so last at Robbie Smith Field, we got the press box and stands. So right now we're currently under construction. They're gonna have this nice stadium seating right here. If I can find a picture of it online, I'll throw it up here. So right now we just have temporary bleachers, but the press box is already done. So it's pretty nice, pretty cool press box. I haven't actually been up there yet. So, but looking on the inside, looks pretty nice. And yeah, so these stands are supposed to come up to the press box. If you see where that door is, and our temporary wood stair is, the stands are supposed to reach that high. So it would be, what'd you say, 500-ish seats around here. So for D3, you know, that's really cool stadium and real cool atmosphere. So
next up, we have the Bob Briner Training Center. This is pretty much where we do all of our indoor work, inside and outside of season. Being from the Midwest, the weather sucks. So this place definitely helps out when that hits. We got the inside where we have 5 cages. I mean, pretty good for an indoor facility. About 4 bullpen lanes. Within the off season, we do a lot of live ABs in here. I mean, I know for the hitters' sake, they hit in here about every day. And what a surprise. Another excessively big plyo wall. This one actually gets used a lot, and honestly, it would be nice if it was a little bit bigger, because when we're inside, we have about 3 guys getting hot at one time, and sometimes it gets a little tight in here with 50 guys.
Up there, we got a little extra storage space. Guys like to go in there practice, before practice stretch, put their stuff up there, things like that. In the future, I believe it should be turned into baseball offices, which would be really cool. We got a small little weight room area. It's pretty good to get lifts in. Obviously, we have the on-school weight room, but this one is strictly pretty much baseball players only use it, so it's pretty nice. Got a few squat racks. Got a, I forget what that's called, but that machine right there. And we got loads of benches. We got a bunch of plyo balls, kettlebells over here, dumbbells. It's a nice area. You got pretty much everything you need to get your work in. Over here is all of our storage stuff. Softballs over there. This is all baseball. A lot of machines. Some of the machines are at the field though. Not the best looking right now, but because a lot of stuff is at the field. But all of our baseballs here, all of our tees, other stuff like that. PVC pipes, extra bats, and then in here we got the hit tracks, which is pretty cool. So great piece of machine they use, and I just love seeing our numbers and having home run derbies and stuff like that, exit velo competitions. Yeah, we're blessed to have this facility. Pretty cool. One of the only D3s in the nation to have their own indoor facility like this that they can access 24/7 anytime they want. In here we got a classroom, so we like to watch film on this. I know pitchers do their scouting reports. Hitters will also watch film. And we'll just come in here and talk about, if we have indoor practices, talk about the indoor plan or go over team scouting reports, stuff like that, what to expect from the weekend. So yeah, pretty cool space to have. All right, and then in here we got our training room, training facility. So I got a bunch of benches to get checked out. Got some stem machines, other equipment like that to get you ready for the game day. Get you all healed up, get you better. Back here we got hot tub, cold tub. Yeah, pretty cool, just right across the locker room. So Thankfully, haven't had to be in here for too much. So that was it for our facilities. Thank you guys for watching. You guys don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'll see y'all.